Okay, everyone, we are from group 2. Now we want to give an example of interview. But before we give the example, we will explain the definition of interview first. An interview is a conversation between two or more people, between a source and an interviewer, to obtain information verbally by obtaining objective data that can explain the research problem. The form of information obtained is disclosed in writing or recorded in audio, visual or audiovisual. And how to do a good interview? The ways that must be done the interviewer so that the interview becomes good are the first is interviewers and interviewee must wear neat and polite clothes. And the second is prior to the interview, determine the questions or compile and outline lists that will be asked of the interviewee. And the third is the interviewee must arrive 15 minutes before the start of the interview. And the fourth is maintain good eye contact. The fifth is communicate positive, polite, friendly facial expressions and quality of speech, take control of the situation, and keep the conversation on track. The sixth is avoid interrupting the interview process. The seventh is say hello first or say greetings first and introduce yourself. And the eighth is always smiling and friendly, polite and straightforward. And the last is the research person must listen carefully to the questions given and derive from the questions. We must avoid too many sentence pauses when answering questions. Excuse that don't make sense or interrupts and elevate yourself. And now we will show the example about the interview.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. Is this true with Gracie Turnip?
Yes, that's right, ma'am. I am Gracie Turnip. It was I who sent my cover letters and CV to your company 3 days ago.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm Anggreni Nomika Turnip. I'm the director of this company and I will interview you. So, you want to position in this?
Yes, right, ma'am.
Okay, read your CV. But may you introduce yourself, time and place I invite.
Ma'am, thank you for the time and the opportunity. I graduated in 2018 from HKBP Nomensen University with an English education study program. Even though I am an undergraduate in education, I am able to operate computers such as Microsoft Word, Excel, PPT, and others. Even I also understand other administrative needs such as document and correspondence.
Wow, interesting. Do you have previous work experience?
Yes, ma'am. I have worked at PT Bank Rakyat Indonesia for 4 years as administrative staff, and during my vocational school, I had field practice at the Simalungun Region's office, so my work was always typing letters, analyzing incoming and outgoing mail, and attending meetings with the director.
Your experience is good too. Then why do you leave your old job?
Thank you, ma'am. I haven't lived with my parents for too long, ma'am. During my studies and work, I live in Simalungun, and now I want to live my therefore I want new opportunities in your companies, ma'am.
Then what is your motivation? So you send your CV to our company? What do you know about our company?
As far as I know, your company's reputation is very good to join this company because this company has a vision and mission that are accordance in my personal goals at work. So your company is one of my top choice and I am looking for new opportunity in your company with all my experience. I also hope to develop a new network in your company.
Well, judging from what you wrote and described, can you explain what your strengths and weaknesses were during your work?
Okay, ma'am. Every human being must have strength and weakness. In this position, I have advantage such as being able to operate, being able to work with a team, and being able to communicate. Despite my strengths, I have disadvantage, such as being difficult to work in a noisy environment. However, I will learn from my weakness and adapt to the situation while working.
Do you place that will keep from your
Yes, I'm ready, ma'am. But if the area is out of reach, such as network and transportation difficulties, I will consider it first with my parents and my family.
Well, as you know, being a secretary must be capable in various fields, one of which is being able to speak and write in foreign language. What language have you mastered?
I have mastered three foreign languages, namely English, German, and Mandarin. And at the previous company, my job was similar to what you described.
That is a big advantage. You are overall suitable for this position. We will provide whether you will be expired or not at the company this week. I thank you and see you on this occasion.
Thank you, Mrs. Angreni. I hope and wait for good news from you.
Thank you again.
Okay, everyone. We have explained about the definition about the interview and how to do a good interview. And we also explained the examples of the interview. And I say thanks for your accompany to this interview and see you.